From the Newsroom at news.com.au.
We'll start in the United States, and the man who allegedly opened fire on a New York subway yesterday has been arrested. 62-year-old Frank James had been on the run for more than 24 hours after shooting 10 people and injuring another 19 on a Brooklyn train. Police found the alleged shooter after a member of the public spotted him walking on the street.
I was working inside the store and I was doing security cameras inside, and I see the guy, he walking from the screen, I see him from the cameras, so I thought, oh, this guy, let me call the police, and I call him and we catch him.
Still overseas, and US President Joe Biden has accused Russia of committing genocide in Ukraine.
I called it genocide because it's become clearer and clearer that Putin is just trying to wipe out the idea of even being able to be a Ukrainian. And the evidence is mounting. It's different than it was last week. The more evidence is coming out of literally the horrible things that the Russians have done in Ukraine. And we're going to only learn more and more about the devastation. And we'll let the lawyers decide internationally whether or not it qualifies, but it sure seems that way to me.
Russia has hit back, saying it's unacceptable for Mr. Biden to accuse them of genocide. Back home now, and airports around Australia are preparing for chaos as travellers jet out for the Easter holidays. More than 80,000 people are expected to pass through Sydney Airport today. That's the highest number since the pandemic began. To make matters worse, the major airports are all battling staffing shortages due to COVID. To Queensland now, 4 people were killed in a horror crash last night after a truck and car collided on the New England highway. All 4 people inside the car died on impact. The truck driver was taken to hospital in a state of shock. To showbiz news, Mark Wahlberg has confirmed that he still has a certain prop from the 1997 film Boogie Nights. Now, if you haven't seen it, Mark Wahlberg wears a prosthetic penis in the film.
Is it true that you still have the prosthetic that you wore in Boogie Nights?
Yes.
Where is that?
It's in a safe, locked away. It's not something I can leave out. All of a sudden, my kids are looking for, the spare phone charger and pull that thing out. Like, what the heck is this?
And finally, in TV news, Kyle Sandilands has said that he would say yes if he was asked to return as a judge on Australian Idol. Channel 7 is bringing the talent show back next year, but the judging lineup hasn't yet been announced. Kyle was a judge on the show from 2006 to 2009 before he was sacked by Channel 10.
Follow or subscribe to From the Newsroom wherever you get your podcasts.